everyone, and welcome to today's video. I am Tirthalion, your YouTube psychic, and today's video is going to be a little bit different. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a question and we're going to ask the cards. Now, what you're going to do on your end is you're going to take and choose a deck. Today's question is, does my ex miss me? Now, you take and decide which one of these three decks you want to be read from, and we will do a reading on this question with each deck. Now, below in the description area, you will see where your deck begins, and you can watch the reading. You can skip to that actual reading, watch it, and you can have your reading there. Now, if you do like this, feel free to comment down below and tell me if you like this. Did this resonate with you? Is this something you want to see more of? Is this a good idea? Should I do this again? Just all the things. Put them down below. Let me know. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Hello, you chose the Spiral deck, so this is your reading. This first card represents you in your current situation, and this card is the Strength reversed. You currently feel a bit vulnerable and you've lost your confidence. You feel like you're lacking strength. The next card, this is the action you should take. This is the Star. Now, the Star is telling you that you need to focus on yourself. Turn everything inward and, work on these confidence issues, and, you're feeling vulnerable. What you want to do is you want to ask yourself, what do I need in order to become the star of my life? The next card, this is the obstacle you're going to face, and this is the Fool. Now, the Fool is just starting out on his journey, so he's a bit naive and he's got a loose plan. He knows he's going after the Grail, but he has no idea where it is or how to get there. So, what you need to do in this case is you need to focus on what you want out of this, and you need to have a loose plan. Now, I say loose in air quotes because when it comes to love and things of the heart, matters of the heart, you need a loose plan because nothing ever goes exactly the way you planned it. So make sure you have a loose plan. And work on, the naivety. Next card, this is the outcome. This is the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is saying that you currently feel like a prisoner. You're basically tied up and caged. Now, the one thing that you need to look at is, if you look at the card, the bindings are not tied. So all she has to do is let them go and they'll fall to the ground, and she'll see her way out of the swords there. So what this card is saying is that you're a prisoner of your own mind. You need to let go of these triggers and things that are preventing you from moving on and moving up. The next card, this is the King of Pentacles, and this is the effect. All these are what are being affected by the King of Pentacles. Now, what this is saying is that you currently feel unstable, financially and mentally, because we're dealing with the swords there. You must let this go for a bit and focus more on yourself. So it doesn't matter whether or not your ex misses you. You need to work on yourself before you decide what you're going to do with your ex. But as far as the question goes, does my ex miss me? You need to look at the cards and see which ones are reversed and which ones are upright. So in your case, your ex does miss you because you see you have 2 down and 3 up. Alright, so this has been your reading. Thank you very much for participating. If you feel the need, please go ahead and like this video, comment down below. Did this resonate with you? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day. Hey, if you chose the Sacred Circle deck, then this is going to be your reading, and I need to give you a little bit of information here. You've been a bad person. Here we go. First card is the Shaman reversed. Now, the Shaman reversed says that you are a bit stubborn and you're relying on what you've been told and not what you've experienced. You're suspicious of others' motives and it's completely baseless. Next card is the action you should take. This card represented you in your current situation. This is the action you should take. This is the Knight of Discs. You must be steady, reliable, and hardworking. You have to do what you have set out to do. This is the husbandry card. Basically, you need to, you need to be a good partner in this case. The next card is the Moon, and this is the obstacle that you're going to face. Now, the Moon, things are changing and you're reluctant to that change. You must accept what is happening and face that fact. Things are never going to be the same again. The next card is the Outcome, and this is the Queen of Discs. Now, from what I've gathered from the several decks that I have, the Queen of Discs reversed is not a good thing, and it's the same for this deck as well. The Queen of Discs reversed is what I call the Hateful Bitch card. You are using your sexual power to control others. You're vain and self-centered. You're focused only on what they can do for you and not what you can what they can do for you and what you can get them to do. Bad. Now, the last card, this is the effect. And what you need to do is you need to work on all of your issues in order to reach, the Nine of Wands or recovery. Basically, you've went through a really bad relationship, and the current relationship that you're thinking about here, you were the bad person. You used them for sex and you got what you could out of them and you got what you wanted. The Nine of Wands means that you need to be strong and resilient. Find out why you were behaving this way. Help yourself by thinking of others. And remember, when it comes to a relationship or a partnership, there's no I in team. So yes, that's what I'm gathering is that the relationship before this one, your partner at that time, was really abusive and or physical or mentally abusive. So in the relationship you're thinking here, does your ex miss you? This partner you really did a number on. And hurt them really bad. You need to atone for that and, remember that, it wasn't their fault the way you were treated before this relationship. This relationship here would have been a good one, although you treated it as a rebound. Now, the question is, does your ex miss you, or does my ex miss me? And what we need to do is we need to look at the cards and their positions. So we have 2 cards that are inverted or reversed, and we have 3 cards that are upright. So the question is, yes, he does miss, your partner does miss you. So you need to work on yourself before you try contacting this person, because they can't go through that again. So this is Terthalion. If you enjoyed this video, which you probably didn't because it was very brutal and very honest, give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. Did this resonate with you? Did you really mean to use this person? Don't forget to subscribe to my content. I do videos on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And have a great day. Hey, and you chose the Witch's Tarot. Alright, so this first card is you and your current situation. This is the Tower. Now, the Tower is one of the only tarot cards that bothers me. And that is because it's based on the biblical story of the Tower of Babel. You know, where the people were so arrogant they tried to build a tower to reach to the heavens. And God pretty much just smote them and said, you know, you all speak different languages, you can't understand each other, terrified them all, and they all just went scattering. In this case, it means that there's been a change of plans, a revelation of secrets, upheaval, a blow to the ego. You know, a situation coming to a head, reevaluation, dramatic change, the removal of blocks in your spiritual path. The next card, this is the action you should take, and this is the shadow side. Now, the shadow side in this deck is the devil in most of the other decks. So this one is allowing another person to have power over you and your reactions, defending yourself from baneful magic, overcoming fear to emerge victorious. So what this is telling me is that in this relationship, you were the codependent one. Your partner had control over you and your emotions. Basically, you were, I don't want to say battered wife, but you could have been. I see that there was a lot of mental abuse, but you need to take that power back. It's really hard, I know, because I've been in this situation before. 2 years with someone that could give a shit whether or not you're alive or dead. You've got to take this power back. You've got to not let him have, not let your ex have the power over you that they had before. You need to work on yourself, your self-confidence, all the things that your ex destroyed in you, you need to reevaluate and restore. The next card is Temperance. This is the obstacle that you're going to be facing. Now, Temperance is basically alchemy, restoring equilibrium, moderation, restraint, and tact, finding your balance, look for divine messages, and work on spiritual healing and transformation. So as I was saying, this is what you need to work on, is restoring all of that. The only problem is that your self-esteem and your confidence is so low that it's going to take some help. What I would do in this situation, because I've been in this situation before, is seek help. There's no shame in getting assistance from someone, be it medicine or a doctor or a therapist. You need to work through all of those things, and it's going to be hard. I'm going to tell you, because that's the obstacle that you're facing. But trust me, it is so worth it. The next card, this is the outcome, and this is the Two of Cups reversed. Now, the Two of Cups reversed is problems in the relationship, unbalanced relationship, one-sided, and divorce. So I see that you guys will actually get completely separated. There's no going back, and you shouldn't go back in this case. I want you to work on yourself, fix yourself. Don't worry about the fact that your entire life has been thrown into, the wind. That's what needs to happen, because you have to fix yourself and get yourself balanced, because that's what you need to do. You needed to go through this for some reason. There's some lesson that you had to learn. I know in my case, the lesson that I had to learn was that, I am worth more than I thought I was. The next card, this is the effect. This is the Three of Cups reversed. And the Three of Cups reversed is self-centeredness, strife within the coven. Your magic has come up against a roadblock. Basically, what I'm getting from this one is that your ex hasn't learned anything from the situation. They're going to continue to control the people that they're with, break them down, tear them apart, destroy their balance, and continue to get separated or divorced throughout the rest of their life. They don't learn very easily, or they do learn, they're just the type who don't care. So consider yourself lucky to get out of the situation. They're not a good person. You need to move on and work on yourself. In a situation like this, you need to, once you get yourself back up to the point where you feel good, you feel wonderful, things aren't, you don't rely, you're not as codependent as you were with this person, things will get a lot better, and you'll feel much better for it, because you were able to come through this. Now, as far as the question goes, does your ex miss you? We need to look at the cards that are reversed versus the cards that are upright. Yes, your ex does miss you, but that's because the person that they're with now is not letting them control them. But eventually, your ex will break them down and get them under control as well. So, in this case, your ex does miss you, but fuck that. Screw him. Screw your ex. Fix yourself, because I'll tell you, once you get to the point where you have restored balance within yourself, you feel a lot better about yourself, it's amazing. And the things that you can do are just mind-blowing. Well, that is the reading for today. If you would, like the video, don't forget to comment down below. Did this one resonate with you? Please feel free to subscribe to my content, and have a great day.